When we first sailed into the Mediterranean over 2 years ago, there were a handful of places that I knew I wanted to visit. Mallorca, Malta, the Ionian Islands in Greece, and Gocek in Turkey. But in all of my research, one place stood out to me as the most beautiful in the entire Mediterranean: the Bay of Kotor in Montenegro. Nowhere else will you find such epic grandeur and stunning medieval architecture all in the same place. And plus, the bay itself is a vast and extremely protected body of water, making this a sailor's dream destination. Now, for the past 6 weeks, we've had an amazing time sailing through the many cruising grounds that Greece has to offer. But this week, it's finally time for us to say goodbye to this beautiful country and set sail on the 48-hour offshore passage to Montenegro, which, in my opinion, is the Mediterranean's most beautiful landfall. Okay, and we are underway, off to the races, heading to Montenegro, heading out to the open sea. Very excited, man. It's been a while. Like, look at this. That's actual open ocean. Well, sort of. We're heading up into the Adriatic, which is a relatively confined sea, but hey, it's the Mediterranean. It's gonna be a lot of motoring, unfortunately. These windows to make it that far north don't come that often. We kind of had to take the first weather window that came our way, and this is it. And so it's just a very, very light couple of days. And so off to a good start on our 48-hour journey to Montenegro. How are you feeling, buddy? So Desiree is now 12 weeks pregnant, and although we couldn't be more excited about our growing family, she's had a really rough first trimester, with really intense morning sickness and nausea, which has made sailing long distances pretty difficult. That's why we're so glad to have Desiree's mother, Sio, with us to help us out with Isabella and to help us get some miles under the keel.
Yeah, just being pregnant makes me like way more susceptible to getting nauseous, and then the nausea turns into seasickness, and then I just feel like a pile of poop. I'm gonna head down below, take advantage of my mom being here, take a nap. I think we're starting our first 6 on, 6 off watch schedule.
Yeah, we haven't done 6 on, 6 off since we sailed into Malta.
Oh, that was so long ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Gosh, it was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy. All right, we'll go take a nap.
All right. How are you liking being underway, Ma?
Good. So far, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel, a little bit more now, but
You're not seasick though?
no.
That's good.
Man, Sio watches the baby and she cooks underway. Look at that. Little burger.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Sio. Yeah, we're sailing, baby. Sort of.
Whew. All right, well, I'm on my first watch in a long time. Feels like it's been forever since we've been out on the move. But we couldn't have asked for better conditions. I mean, it would be nice to sail, but the fact that we have really calm seas and we're able to just get there without worrying about crazy thunderstorms or crazy winds makes me feel good. I'm getting closer to my second trimester, so I am getting a lot more energy, and the periods that I have of being nauseous are kind of dwindling, so I feel like I'm becoming a human more and more every day. I think it's gonna be a really smooth passage, fingers crossed. I feel like there's gonna be lightning striking down from the skies the minute a sailor says something like that.
All right, so we are now kind of cruising along the island of Corfu. And earlier when we were passing the southern end of Corfu, there was a lot of traffic down there because that's a really popular area for cruising. But the outside of Corfu isn't all that popular, and so there's just no boats out here. And I don't think we're gonna see any boats basically for the rest of the trip. Like, I think that's all the traffic that we'll see. What are you doing, crazy? Are you laughing at Dad?
Well, we just had a delicious dinner, the baby's asleep, so we decided to have a little movie night. But I am on watch still, so I just set my alarm for 10 minutes and then I come up here every 10 minutes, do a horizon scan, and then head back down below. It's a really nice time of day right now.
Boy, it's actually kind of chilly.
I know. We might need blankets tonight.
It's been a long time since we've been actually in open ocean, you know? It's a lot cooler out here. It feels good to be out in the ocean.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good when it's nasty out, but when it's calm, it's so peaceful out here.
Especially at sunset when it's a little chilly and the sun is kissing the mountains and everything's kind of like purplish orange.
Yeah. So when we first started sailing offshore, it didn't matter if the weather was perfectly calm or super stormy. I always got really anxious the minute that we lost sight of land. And really, I think that so many of our goals and dreams in life can make us feel that way once we start to push outside of our comfort zone. And ultimately, I think the only solution is that we need to face our fears and anxieties head on until eventually we learn to overcome them. But you really don't have to sail offshore for thousands of miles before you can learn these sorts of life lessons. And I think that for a lot of people, speaking with a therapist can be really helpful. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. BetterHelp can connect you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. You can do it all from your phone or computer via phone call, video chat, or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. So let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit betterhelp.com/Atticus or choose Sailing Project Atticus during sign up to enjoy a special discount on your first month. All right, so it is a very pleasant evening. I just wanted to show you, so from here, I can see the lights of Greece. We've got Albania coming up on our right, and I can actually see there's like a glow on the horizon on our port side, and I looked it up and that's actually Italy. So that's cool, man. It's exciting to be heading into the Adriatic and just a whole new part of the Mediterranean.
It's a really calm night. It's like a lake out there, barely a breath of wind. Stars are out. Not too much traffic, but enough to want to stay vigilant. I actually really like night watches because, well, honestly, being a mom, a lot of my free time goes towards Isabella, and I love being a mom, but there is something nice about just having some downtime in the dark alone with my thoughts and the stars and my audiobook. All right, well, the sun is out, it's bright, the baby's awake. Good morning. Oh, are you putting it on? Anyways, baby's awake. Jordan has about an hour left of his off-watch time to sleep. Abuelita's awake, making us breakfast. That's cool, huh? There's a dolphin. Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Whoa, I slept good. Did you see a dolphin?
Did you see the dolphins? Remember when Osa saw the dolphin?
Wow. That's better.
That's nice.
The thing's been running for a while. Yeah, so we just got just enough wind, coming just enough to our port side that we're able to sail. This is nice, man. I could do this the rest of the way there. Isabella, we're sailing.
Are we sailing?
Yeah, we're sailing. We're going very slow.
She's like, yeah. This keep the pasta coming.
Theo, can you tell we're sailing?
Yes.
You can?
I
How
don't
can you tell?
No motor.
There you go. You got it. It's been exceptionally comfortable too, because it's so calm. Like there's no waves. It's been very nice. Yeah.
Not too much traffic either. Hello? 911? This is an emergency. Because my daughter's too cute. Yes. What do you want me to do? Give her a kiss? Okay. day 2 underway. Pretty uneventful today. Not too much traffic. Sun's kind of tucked behind the clouds back there. It's gonna get dark and we'll have our second night watch and then we'll be in Montenegro. A little bit like Groundhog's Day today, but I'm not complaining because a passage that doesn't have a lot going on is a good passage.
Whoa! You're in the splash zone, Cio.
Surely got me.
Well, it's been a good passage so far.
Yeah, we've been lucky.
So day 2 went well?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get sick, so day 2 went well.
Did you enjoy being out
Yeah.
in the ocean?
I did, yeah. I love watching the sea life, especially the dolphins. They're so cute. I just wish I could jump in the water with them.
Well, night 2 watch is definitely more tiring than night 1 watch. I think my body's kind of like, wait, I was cool to do this for one night, but are we gonna do this every night from now on? But we are getting very close to our destination. In fact, I had to slow down significantly because we were going to arrive way too early before the sun was even up. We will be at the marina in about 3.5, 4 hours. I'm happy that we're getting close to arriving, but I always get kind of bummed out when we're reaching our final destination because that means we're going to be closer to land and there's going to be all the lights from the coast, which really kind of mess with my night vision. I have to be extra vigilant about which lights are from, like cars going by or buildings or marinas versus which lights are oncoming traffic. Yeah, I'm just tired. I think as far as my pregnancy and my morning sickness and my exhaustion, I'm definitely getting a lot better, which is nice because my mom is going to be leaving in about a week, which is so sad for multiple reasons. I've had a great time just spending time with her and showing her, what we do every day. And then also getting to see her interact with Isa, tasting her food when I'm feeling just terrible. It's just like brings me back to childhood myself. And I just feel comfy and loved. And it'll be tough to say goodbye. But yeah, here we go, Montenegro. It's going to be beautiful, I hope. What do you think, Ma?
Just admiring this. They're so pretty. So peaceful.
It's like watching a movie.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful. There's so many mountains and it's green and the air is fresh and crisp. It's just so nice. Morning.
Yeah, I'm glad you woke up for this. Holy sh**. We're in the Bay of Kotor.
Yeah,
Good
pretty.
job, bud.
I knew that Montenegro was going to be beautiful, but I was so unprepared for just how stunning and awe-inspiring the scenery here really was. Cutting through the glassy, calm water, surrounded by giant cliffs in the early morning light, with quaint medieval towns and stone buildings drifting by, and all of this after having spent the last 2 days out at sea was an amazing experience that I'll never forget. It truly is one of the highlights of our sailing career.
You like it up there? That's your spot with Dad? Oh, so are you feeling left out? Which one's the customs dock?
On the other side of that motor yacht.
Thank you. Such a high wall.
Good morning.
All right, we made it to Montenegro. We're gonna check in. Right, baby? Hi. Good captain. You did a good job.